Okay, for my life lab, I had a lot of struggle trying to figure out what to do. I already donated plasma, but I felt like I couldn't do that because it was too selfish. So, because I get money for it. So I couldn't think of what to do, and then some of my friends were trying to help me, and my boyfriend suggested I work out. But that's not something different for me, that's something that I do all the time. But he suggested, and kind of made a really good point, that I should just do it for me, because I tend to always do it like, oh, bikini season's coming up, so now I should work out, or I want to look like that person, so now I should work out. But he made a really good suggestion of just doing it for myself, that I should just do it for myself, for my own progress, and just to feel good. So I decided to do that. But I didn't want to stop there. I walked into class one day, and I went to talk to all my peers, and every single person was on their phone. Every single one. They were all looking down. I couldn't even talk to anyone if I tried, because they were all looking down. And so I decided to delete Twitter, Facebook, and other social media of the sort from my cell phone. And because of that, I've noticed when others are on their phones, I have also noticed the little things like in nature and in just like having conversations with people. I'm hanging out with my roommates a lot more because of it. We're not all sitting there looking at our phones. And then finally, I also decided to do something called 100 Days of Happiness, where you take a picture, ironically through a social media site, and you hashtag 100 Days of Happiness. And you take a picture of whatever that day makes you happy. But it can't be anything like social media like it. It's just whatever makes you happy. If you got a muffin that day, or if you got a coffee that morning, then you take a picture and you hashtag 100 Days of Happiness. And the goal is to point out the things that you notice about the day and the little things. And you're supposed to start to realize that what makes you happy is not the material things. It's not that you went shopping. It's not that you got a new computer, although those may make you happy. But for the most part, hanging out with a friend makes you happy, or making dinner with a significant other, or baking, or going for a walk, hanging out with your pet. The point is to just enhance your overall happiness, which it has. So I would say that all of this has made me a lot happier. I feel a lot better about myself. I haven't felt this good probably since high school, especially with the working out. And I definitely, because of the social, taking off Facebook and doing the 100 Days of Happiness, I've noticed way more in my life and things around me that make me happy. And I continue to do those things daily instead of just doing them and then waiting a couple months until I don't feel that great again and then trying them again. I've been consistently doing things that make me happy, and I'm starting to realize that, like, being happy for yourself isn't selfish. It actually helps you be a better person to other people. So I wanted to ask my boyfriend, since it was his suggestion, if he noticed if I've been happier.
Yes, you have been.
No, you come over here.
Yes.
Have I been a happier person?
Kaylin Creed has been a significantly happier person.
Significantly. Significantly.
So yeah, that was my life lab, and I would definitely suggest 100 Days of Happiness to everybody, because I know a lot of people who have started doing it and they are having the same effect. It's actually online, 100daysofhappiness.com. So it's something I really suggest, and also taking off social media. Get off your phone and get off your laptop, get off your iPad, because those things die, but the world around you it's right in front of you and you're completely ignoring it. So
Go for a bike ride.
go for a bike ride.
Pick up a rock and throw it.
Okay, well, that was my life lab. Thanks.